Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dune Spice Wars, where our progress on this map is... it's going. I don't really feel like I have very good focus here. We're just kind of like doing some of everything, but we're doing some of everything reasonably well. We've discovered that the Fremen are off to the west here, and if we're lucky, a mountain range and a particularly inhospitable stretch of desert will keep them there, and we're thinking maybe it's time to make a move on House Carino. I think they are exposed, and while we don't have any idea what their sort of overall military standing is, we might be able to just do like just a little bit of damage to them as they continue to expand. Also, we have a quest over here, which I don't remember if I saw before. Okay, try to convince a renowned swordmaster from Ginaz to join our service by either killing 8 militia to demonstrate our might, or giving them a taste of Arrakis, resolving discoveries outside your territory with military units. And it's just one of our high hegemony military units. Words. Yeah, okay, I mean that's fine. I wouldn't mind doing that. So I think let's go ahead and get the move on here. Why is the gunner always in front? Let's make the move. I think we can... Oh, right, we're truced with everybody, aren't we? Shoot. So if we go at them right now, we will take a massive penalty to our exchange rate. The damage bonus is cool, but this is not worth that. All right, never mind. We could find a region to pillage. We can work on our executioner at least. Let's go over here and pillage 20. It looks like a region that we don't actually have any particular interest in. Low wind, no resources of any kind. And then we'll, hopefully by then we will have built up enough authority to go after something. How are they doing? Do we have any idea? Where's my espionage menu? Maybe we should stick somebody on Carino. Give me some information. I would like to have some idea what we're up against here. It may end up being wise to do something aggressive. Hold on. Before we have an opportunity to lose... You know what? We can probably drop manpower. We need chome progress to get the combat drugs. Plus 20% resources from pillaging a village. Converts 500% of the power of dying military units in the region into Solaris. You know what? Start prepping a combat drugs mission. Just in case. I think that's a good thing to have ready. And then, like... Do we want scavenger team? You know what? Go ahead and prep that too. I often do not make much use of my intel. That's a thing that we could get better about.
One of us will die.
Also, how's this going? Okay, we are at maximum relations with them now. We do have to own that region, so I'm a little leery of pillaging that. So we have good reason to take it over. You know what? Sure, go get me some manpower. Okay, y'all are just allowing the murders to occur. Please deal with the ranged. And you know what? You can just go home. Go get healed. Alright, there's no reason that the enemy should be allowed to focus fire. Not when we could make them not able to focus fire. I should probably actually look at the resources I'm getting from the pillage. It's just, you know, I came over here knowing what I wanted to do.
We live to serve.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Okay, worm sign's gone, so we can afford to move along here. We could just grab another region real quickly. Where else could we just drop some militia for the heck of it? There is the fact that pillaging a region makes it unattackable by everyone for a little while. Like, we could use that to sort of like halt their approach. Of course, the other thing I could do is just I'm wondering if we should just formally break the truce. What does that cost us diplomatically?
Make it worth my time.
If I'm just like, hey, I want to formally knock this shit off. How do I do it? Okay, right click. It's just cost to propose decreases the longer the conflict lingers. So that's a lot of influence. What's my current influence count right now? 14. So it says it will cost 100 influence. I'm assuming I can't actually do it if I don't have the influence. Yeah, I do not have the ability to. Okay, it does say missing resources there, but it's not like grayed out or anything. Okay, so we can't end this except by betrayal until we have considerably more influence, which I guess is all the more reason for us to push forward on the Chome market, because it sure would be cool if we had that bonus influence production. And just worth noting that we do have the money to make that happen right now, so let's go ahead and hit that. Yeah, and it seems like we're going to be in an awkward truce with them for some time, I guess. Well, alright, let's get home, heal up, and then we'll go pillage like Arspo or something that I wouldn't necessarily want to take. That'll give us the resources to get ourselves a free executioner, which is cool. It's not super necessary, I suppose. And we are definitely just lower on authority than I would like to be.
Yes, master.
But this gives me some time to figure some stuff out. Oh, interesting.
As fast as we can.
Make it worth my time.
They would trade me a very impressive amount of money for some stuff that honestly I don't think we need all that much. Yeah, I'll do that. Why is everybody handing me so much money? Do I just plow it into the Chome market immediately? Like, do I think that 50% of the Chome market is something we could do faster than we could do this hegemony victory? Probably not. Again, like the 30% bonus is also significant though. And what else are we going to do with this much money? I think they just didn't send a force that's capable of the thing they're going for here. I'm not allowed to attack their villagers. Okay, I'm not allowed to attack their units in the open either. Well, then I guess we'll just wait a second. It's super weird, though. Alright, do I have anything else for you to investigate? That requires... I would like to do that, but it requires more plasteel than we have. Plascrete. Plasteel's that's a different science fiction universe. Alright, well that's a reasonable thing to grab. How are we doing on research? We are working through Chome support, even though, you know, our research is a little bit slowed. We just got the ability to crew our spice harvesters a little bit more, and we absolutely will. You should be in safe mode. Okay. Ooh, we should have somebody run over here and grab this. Well, you know, I certainly have the resources to recruit another unit. Let's just, like, make another gunner happen, and the gunner can grab this on the way out. I think that one unit might actually end up taking this village. Well, because, like, their units get weaker. Right, the militia units get weaker when they fall below certain health thresholds. Yeah, this sucks.
Our lives belong to you.
I would, in fact, like to break the truce, please. I don't want to do it that way, but I definitely do want to break it. That's bananas.
On the move.
All right, how about this one?
As you
I guess
wish,
come home,
master.
resupply, and then we'll
Yes, master.
just hit Tuabat. Okay, construction complete. I should remember to keep buying. I mean, we are producing an awful lot of money. Maybe the Chome thing is reasonable. We have got all 5 of our economic buildings up, so fantastic. Fantastic amounts of money coming out. And yeah, it definitely feels like authority is going to be a real stopping block
You will have
on
it.
this particular adventure. All right, did that by any chance? I don't think it did boost chum support. I think it boosted martial economy more. That's a crying shame. All right, what was this point of interest over here going to take? 485. We're actually pretty close. When we get that other point of interest down, we'll be able to fire it immediately. All right, so it looks like the Instill Fear bonus is here. I think maybe the problem we were having before, where I was like, I really thought Instill Fear was going to take the place of the massive penalty. I think the problem may have been that we didn't actually have Instill Fear when we did the pillage. I think our units are all
Master,
gathered up close enough to the village to not suffer from the sandworm. Oh boy, it is looking for a way though, isn't it? I don't want this village, right? No, I'm just here to pillage and also to claim a reward. Okay, and also let's grab that, and also let's start on this, and also you two get the hell up here where House Carino might betray us at any moment. Do we have an airfield? We do not have an airfield. I mean, we've been operating at, with Platscrete at a little bit of a premium, right? So we need to get back to 150. That doesn't take very long.
Waiting target.
Okay, Worm seems to have vanished. Also, you know, this is just like good money all the way around. We could prep some infiltration cells. I mean, we could try to do like some actual spying on Carino. Maybe the way to deal with House Carino is a nice assassination. Who wouldn't want to personally kill the Emperor with their bare hands? So, in terms of resource output, we don't know their units yet. You know what? At the very least, I would like to know what's up with their units. So, I should have... What do I want to do here? We probably don't actually need the supply drop, and the supply drop's easy to refire. I'm just gonna launch this to clear the slot. Let's set up an infiltration cell thing. We could have thrown an agent at it. I don't think we want to throw an agent at it. You produce 20% more intel. You are going to become the second agent on Carino, but we'll get there. Not quite ready for that to be true yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for Devastated to fall off here to see if Instill Fear does, in fact, permanently replace the penalty with the bonus, the way I thought it would initially. Because it may be the case that the penalty to the authority cost doesn't properly apply until Devastated is finished anyway. Like, let's just wait and see. And now that we have a bunch of authority, what I'd really like to do, obviously, is take the shipyard. But it is a little intimidating. I could get one more good unit in here. Or we could hire a couple of mercenaries. 14 power each. You know what? I'm gonna make this just another trooper, probably. We're a little ways off of being able to hire executioners on our own. I guess the other question is, do I want to wait? So right now we have 6 melee units and two gunners to help shred the armor off of the enemies. Maybe that's sufficient, actually. Because I do kind of want to wait until we have executioners available, although they don't have as much base power. But they'll eclipse it as soon as anything dies in the combat. Yeah, I kind of want to wait. And also, you know, we got money. We are good at having money. Alright, well, when you're healed up, I think we will probably make that move. Also, I am going to build that airfield. Build it like as far north here as I am allowed. That'll serve as a good reinforcement position for you, dude.
We're here for you.
Okay, let's do it. I may throw out the combat drugs on this one. Because I think not only do we want to do it, but we want to do it with some level of strength. You know what? I am going to start training a trooper. My guess is we're going to lose people, so this is more of a replacement unit than anything else. Our gunners don't have any... Yeah, we could do that. I'm not allowed to boost the executioner we have, and I don't have the thing for the second slot. Okay. Alright, so let's make sure we have units going back and stopping their ranged. You guys focus mostly up front. That's where the splash damage will be the most effective. And combat drugs for everyone. Woo! This will be more effective for us than it is for them. Alright, good burn, friends. So actually, we didn't end up losing anybody. Got the combat done quickly, and here's hoping that Carino doesn't want to make a thing of it. They are starting to move. I mean, we are still at truce, but also, if you were going to betray someone, this feels like the time to do it, right? I am so far past my stockpile amount, I'm not paying attention to my spice at all. They are getting Zasud defended. Building a listening post. I suppose that's not a big surprise. That's not what I want. I want my espionage page. I probably want to just start another... It feels like we want to have combat drugs available always. Okay. And we also want to launch our infiltration cells operation. Can I drop the infiltration cells in, like, Sabras would be good. We know about territory a little further back. Yeah, alright. Drop it far from the front lines so that I will not accidentally disturb it with violence. And now that we've done that, that should open up that second slot. So you, with your bonus intel production, get in there. Okay. First things first. I will feel a lot better once that missile battery's up. Also, just kind of the standard militia setup for us. So tax negotiations would be pretty cool. Labor rights would probably hit the other players harder than it hits us. So maybe we should vote that up. It's gonna give Lancerhead standing to whoever helps it pass as well. So that's certainly interesting. Yeah, maybe we should vote this up. But like if we put this into play and then somebody else gets tax negotiations targeting themselves, it really is going to here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to vote 160 points on this and just put in a token, anything to help us with the minor houses. Okay, it passes. The Fremen pulled this. Not a lot we could have done about that. They just had the influence to dunk it on us. Okay. So this will hurt Carino way more than it hurts us, right? Because we know that their income is considerably lower. Yeah. Okay, and we reached 10K, so we can now hire our own executioners and stuff.
Master?
Ooh, also, do love to see a bunch of shares get dumped on the market. Let's give those prices a little bit of time to drop. What are you guys doing? Making me very nervous, that's what. As soon as we get to 100 intel, I'm getting back on infiltration cells. We're going to infiltrate them again, and if I can figure out a way to manage the assassination, we're going for it. This is still dropping pretty precipitously. Looks like it's tailing off. I'm going to start buying now. We should be able to get another purchase pretty quickly here. All right, it's gotten us a good chunk in. We're at 18 now. Just an artillery drone sort of lazily moving through my territory. Very strange. So they basically have siege tanks. That's pretty handy. I should probably be doing more oppression, right? Like, yeah, I forget about this. I forget about the utility of these things. Okay, this is still 245. We're actually almost past the hostility. That would be awfully nice. I would like to own this so that we get this like nice wall behind the geographical stuff. Because I would hate to have the Fremen settle that. You know what? Let's have a unit, somebody, run over and claim this. I would actually really like that. 128 intel. Alright, hopefully it'll be a lot harder for Corino to snake our spaceship parts now. And sadly, our developments are just taking forever. We have very poor knowledge, actually. Thing is, I kind of don't want to be doing a ton. Plascrete production is Solari, and this region does want to have everything. What's the wind here? Just 3? You know what? We can build a Plascrete factory here. That would be fine. We do need more Plascrete income for sure. And then when that's done, we'll build a actually, I don't know. We'll probably build a listing post. I know this region, I just said that because I memory fart, but this region doesn't actually need to have one building of each type, but this is a pretty good position for a listing post. Let's prep the infiltration cells. So the operation can't be detected and no agent can be captured on this mission. The agent will die at the start of the mission. Do I want to feed somebody to this? That we've never done this before? This operation can't be detected seems very useful for a for one of those. For an infiltration cell. Are you... Who do we have who's like not very compelling as an agent? Honestly, Nadir, probably. So like maybe we do this thing, because I definitely don't want to lose my my authority income. Okay. We have never... we've never burned an agent on a thing before, but I think it's worth doing here. Especially if it does actually make the thing undetectable. And then, like, we know the vague shape of their... Yeah. We know the vague shape of their territory. Let's get an ornithopter up here. Because I can definitely see wanting to take all 3 of these regions from them. So I would like to plant my my cells just a little bit deeper. I don't much like that. I can't do anything about it, though, because of the truce. You were presumably running out here to do something.
Nothing will
Yeah,
stand
we
in
had
our
a mission
way.
for you. Guess you probably better get back.
Conveyors of destruction.
We're not going to be able to do anything about this, which is a real shame because I'd really like to take this. Oh yeah, for the first time in quite some time, it is possible to build stuff in the outpost. I'm going to watch. Maybe we can pull this off before he finishes. I will absolutely take this trade if we're allowed, because authority is like the single most important resource. Yoink.
Ready for destruction.
What do you need?
All right.
We'll do as you order.
Let's come back here, and I think it's time to take this.
We're here for you.
We'll be there soon.
All right, gunners. It is not necessary
Target.
to be in front.
On our way.
I guess this isn't a mission
Lives belong to
that
you.
really requires all of my guns. But whatever, we're already doing it.
Blood will flow.
All right, so we'll get that up. We'll get that Plascrete thing online, and that'll help. In the meantime, just got to keep buying Chome shares where we can. Okay. Grabbing Sablab doesn't seem super valuable. I guess it's like a reasonably high wind region at least.
What do you need?
Alright, how's my ornithopter doing? Did we get vision? We've gotten vision. Alright, so install that and I'm gonna go ahead and pull our only spacing guild agent. We're gonna push real hard for information level 3. We'll see how that works out. I'm a little I'm a little concerned about how a military conflict would go, so House Carino has officially declared the truce between us is over. That's not a big surprise to me. Come on, finish it, finish it, finish it. Okay. I don't know where our... Does it make more sense to run back to the airfield? I don't think so. We don't actually have a lot of airfield buildings. So that does complicate things somewhat. Look at that. You can feel the hostile intent. I might want to set up a military base. I'm going to set up a military base here, actually. Something tells me there's going to be fighting in the region. Perhaps somewhat persistently. We do have a defensive structure here. Like, we have an airfield there, but I don't have anywhere to launch from. And running back to the advanced outpost to use that airfield would almost have been as long as running up here in the first place, I think. All right, let's get Plascrete factory down in this region. +1 Plascrete per economy building is nice. Okay, this only affects Plascrete from the factory, though, not from other sources. And then we should probably just go ahead and drop down some quick militia here, just to make sure the building, the village is functional.
Anything to please you.
Yeah, are they on the run for us, or are they on the run for Twone? Oh boy, it sure looks like they have violent intent, doesn't it? All right, 21 days until we reach level 3. So we don't need to worry about having the resources for this for a little while. Also, obviously, we need a larger number of agents in total than we have available here. Any non-temporary, non-mechanical units have a 50% chance to spawn a sleeper agent upon death in combat. That's interesting. What does the sleeper agent actually... Do we have a sense? No. It's just a stealthy unit. Alright. Well, you know... This costs 500 intel. So if you're going to go for an assassination, you probably do have to be saving up for it for quite some time. Yeah, alright. Let's not just go ahead. Let's not just go all out and run another operation. Also, what is this deal? They want to give me money.
Worth my time.
They want to give me money for a lot of spice is the thing. I think I'm actually good there, bro. So we're at 22% already. I mean, we are rapidly approaching board member status there, which will be very helpful. Ooh, they are thinking about it. Okay, here we go.
Strategic move. We'll do as you order.
So let's let the missiles open up on them. Okay.
Please you.
Everybody in and hit the combat drugs. Okay. They are EMPing us, but that's really... Huh. Yeah, that's not non-allied mechanical units. That's all mechanical units. So it's going to affect my missile battery, which is something, I guess, but it's also going to fuck their tanks up, right? That seems like a strange choice. Oh, this is House Ekaz's EMP. So that makes a little bit more sense. It's Ekaz is doing it to fuck up the tanks. Well, that's nice of them.
We're ready, Baron.
Alright, no escape.
We will do it for you. Ready.
Siege drones down. I mean, fuck it. Just pursue, right? Like, let's not... I see no reason to stop.
We will do it for you.
A lot of their force is ranged, too. They lost a lot of their melee really quickly. Can I want to attack the... There we go. I was having a hard time selecting the nameplate of the village under my swarm of units. So that's a pretty big fuck up for them. They already have like a full replacement army, but we can at the very least like pillage this, I think. There's no reason not to. I will not restart the combat drugs. Well, okay, so when we're going for the assassination, we're gonna want a level of CHOAM information anyway. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and commit to this. A Liberate's probably strong here, but I think we should be able to pull off a pillage. Liberate would be 6 days. Pillage is only 2, and we get some intel for it as well, which is kind of nice. You know? They're coming over here to give me shit. We get 20% more resources if I fire this before we hit the pillage. It's really not worth the intel that we paid to set up that operation, I don't think. Honestly, I would prefer to use this in a situation where I should definitely fire it before we like take out the resistance in the settlement, right? So that we get the money for the militia dying and everything. I think we're just gonna go ahead and hit pillage here, and I think they're gonna try to dislodge us. I'm gonna have you run backward.
As fast as we can.
Okay, you probably too can run back. And the rest of y'all can focus up on these ranged units that are too close to the front.
We're ready, Baron. We're here for you. Kill them all!
Alright, make them bleed.
Ready for battle. A strategic move.
Okay, they definitely overcommitted there, and we are going to punish them very badly. Do I want to drop the scavenger team now? No, because this isn't a pillage. This is a liberate, or perhaps even
Your might.
what would it cost us to take it ourselves? 241. Yeah, I might go for a liberate since they fucked up and they have left themselves with no more troops in the area. As soon as that pillage finishes, these two are retreating home. Get a little bit of a refill. And yeah, let's go for the liberate here. Construction is possible. I should probably build a military building. I should probably research a military building to build. Well, could probably stand to have a little bit more knowledge and hegemony. Even though it does feel like this is actually quite viable at our current income level. If we manage to get another spice field, obviously that will only make things better. Let me peel the most injured of you. Shoot. No. You. Actually, everybody except that executioner just fall back to heal. Only takes one unit to keep the liberate going, and yeah, that's what I thought. They're gonna show up in force. So we are not back up to level 1 chome information just yet. Okay, could really use some combat drugs, y'all. Heal as quickly as possible. And we finally finished our chome support. So great news! I just bought some shares, but obviously we'll be doing a lot more of that, and our spice exchange rate is definitely gonna feel this. So we for sure need to be on some of this shit, right? Like command points and yeah, command points. More than anything else, I just need more command points. All right, let's see what the Landsrad's up to. So all factions get charter priority is increased with Solari instead of influence. I don't really care about the charters. Landsrad guards would be useful for me more than anybody, or more than they would be for Carino, because we don't intend to push to Carino's base anyway. So these are mostly useful as a defensive function. And at this point, I don't think I would push any further into Carino's territory. I just wanted the spice field. So we might throw some weight behind this. Some new chome shares will, I mean, obviously they'll dilute our percentage ownership, but also they do they do drop the price. I'm gonna throw all of our votes in on this. And then I think I'm just not going to... I don't really care that much about the other things. I think we'll just bank influence. Okay. New shares on the market. The Landsrad guards are not coming. No free military units for me. Y'all can start moving up immediately. How close are they? Okay, the reinforcements are close enough that we probably need to... It was a good little refresh. We needed it, but let's get back out here.
What do you need? Master, we live to serve.
Oh, we don't like lead the charge with that much HP? Okay. Y'all need to move in on the siege drone, this artillery drone. So the artillery drones, as long as they're not in siege mode, they can't actually even attack, and they can't attack things that are close to them in any case. So maybe y'all don't need to do that. Maybe we can just focus on the enemy units. Although somebody needs to stay back. I guess you harass this ranged unit. Your job is to live in the circle. We don't need to search. Don't need to chase too much.
Anything to please you.
Okay, you are a little bit further out than I would like. An unassigned agent is a welcome sight. Start expanding things again. So we're gonna need one level of everything in addition to our 3 levels of Carino. How did we even get up there? Bizarre. Okay. Yeah.
Ready for battle.
I don't see any reason to allow these units to live. We don't need this territory. But I guess also they don't, doesn't need to remain theirs. Actually, bail. Just bounce.
A strategic move.
I am not feeding Shai-Hulud today. I need those resources much more than I need that metal. Also, we are totally past our stockpile amount. Alright, Chom share prices are diving, but not enough for me to be able to afford anything. Yeah, geez. The sandworm was like right underneath all of us. This guy decided to come with us.
We'll do that. We'll do as you order.
Please be wary of the worm.
Ready for battle. On our way.
He's trying, they're trying to lure my units out into worm territory. It's wild. It's wild that they think that that's a viable strategy. Although with the way the base unit AI works here, actually maybe it is totally reasonable. Gosh, liberates take such a long time.
Our lives belong to you. What do you need?
Not even actually going to stop. He's not going to contest this at all. He just wants to fight. He wants to fight so bad. Hey, a quest. Okay. Do I want a Bene Gesserit agent? I do. Betray or try to sign a truce with an opponent is a rough one right now. So I don't really want to do either of those things. And using infiltration cells is kind of it would be cool to stack this bonus up, I suppose. But we don't really need to. Also, we just paid a bribe, so let's dial our spice behavior up a little. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I love their desperately murderous units just following us into our territory to die in a place where I can heal.
Ready for destruction.
Keep healing, keep healing, keep healing. Yeah, hey, here. This is where I told you to go. That's pretty weird behavior from my units. Okay. Liberated. Useful. Fall back. So it will only be 201 to take over now. This cannot be targeted by an attack for a little while, but when it is available, we have the resources to take it. And I think, I don't know, we probably won't just save. I think we'll do something in the interim, probably. All right, we have the resources to build here, but I still need to finish technology. The prices have been falling, and for the moment they're continuing to fall. I'm kind of disincentivized. Let's just wait a little bit on the Chom market. Gosh, I wish we had something like a artillery drone. Those seem very useful. Okay. The fall is tailing off here. Let's make sure we get a couple of chunks, we can get closer to 30. It's got me on 25 already.
We're ready.
Yeah, that's really awkward that, like, this... It was 241 to switch it into Conquer mode. Nope. That notification just completely vanished. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We could run up and take Arspo.
What do you need?
I might
Them all!
do that. Because, you know, the fuel cells are useful too. I definitely don't want to just let the enemy build up a defense here. I'm surprised that the AI doesn't seem to like missile turrets much,
They will submit.
but they sure do seem to help. I don't know what that's about.
Yes.
Am I not allowed to attack this again because of the... Oh, right, because of the devastation. Because I did devastate it. Well, I think that's still fine. Zega's a spice field, but it's a spice field that's, like, very distant and very close to their base. Probably not a good idea to directly approach. So, yeah, we're kind of just, like, wobbling back and forth here, waiting for one of these to become available. Is there something that makes sense to, like, fall back and capture? We could try to run over to Adsan, maybe? Grab that right now. This is... Ooh, it's a water region. The other thing is, I said that given the way this is worded here, it seems like we could just drop the water gift treaty on them at the end of the game and leave it in place. But we don't actually know... I don't actually know that. And it might be the case that once we give them the water gift, it's like, okay, it has to be... It starts like a timer, and it's like it has to be in play for this long before the objective actually counts. So I think we'll want to try to give this to them before the game is basically over. I don't know exactly how long before. Right now, it doesn't need to be right now, obviously, but it's just a thing to think about. I kind of do just want to run over there and grab a spice field. That's probably not a great idea in terms of, like, how will I defend it. But I guess if I just build an airfield, it's a good use of our influence. And we have the water to make that trip, probably. It's just, yeah, it's just like normal territory across. Fuck it. Let's do it. I don't think we're going to see any major reprisal here. And maybe that's foolishness that I think that. But so far, attacks have not been going well for them. And they have, like, scattered units, and we have proper defenses. I don't think they're in much of a position to do a ton of harm to us. And like I say, we take Adsan, we build an airfield first, and then the refinery, and then the defensive structures.
We're here for you.
And then we can move in and out and get the things that we need to get. Wow, this village is almost entirely ranged units. That's going to work out really badly for them.
Our lives belong to you.
Okay, conquer that. Got our recruitment initiative, so another 5 command points to play with. And that gives us access to the command post, which I may well build immediately. Yeah, I mean, parallel training, right? So, command post is going to give us additional command points and reduce the Solari upkeep of our army. You know what? Well worth it. And +2 power to all of our units once it's finished. Sounds fantastic, actually. Gosh, I hope I don't get punished severely for doing this. This might be a little silly. But you know, how do you argue with all that extra money?
Yes?
The answer is, if you're smart, you don't. I do kind of want to just get another, like, yeah, let's just get another executioner up. Okay. Airfield first. Build the airfield, like, here, because it might eventually serve as, like, a rallying point for these 3 villages. Also, definitely build in some basic militia. I don't think this force is sufficient to threaten Yafir. We're not in a horrible place supplies-wise now, so we could just run back too if we need to. I'm reasonably confident that will work. They are probably in position to just harass my harvester. Yeah, they're definitely forming up in a slightly more serious way. How's that airfield going? Like 50%? At this point, I don't know, it's probably faster to let it finish than it would be to build the new thing.
Anything for you, Baron.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Get up here. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and upgrade them. Is it time? It is time. Okay. Speaking of time, somebody ought to prep some combat drugs. All right, we only need one more agent to get an assassination attempt rolling. Yeah, this is almost done. Almost done.
We're here for you.
Come on. Finish, finish, finish. Okay. Shuttle to... I mean, fuck. Drop it right on him, right? What are they running here? Supply drops. Okay. That's not a big deal. My units took a little longer than I might have liked to get in the shuttles. Okay, manpower recruitment costs down. We're at the point where we probably don't need this anymore. I assume Carino is going to force this for themselves. I don't like sale incentive. I'm going to spend my efforts voting down sale incentive because I don't think I can make Water Sellers Union happen. Yeah, it just doesn't seem realistic. So I say and then just drag it in the wrong box. I kind of think I'm going to throw everything at this because holy hell, I really don't. This would be really annoying. Okay. That worked. Yeah, we couldn't have done this. House Carino went all in and the minor houses went big for them. Okay, not a big deal. Now you've done it. Hey, look, the new executioners got here just in time. And immediately they are in full retreat.
We will do it for you. Ready for battle.
Chop, 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 friends.
They'll learn of your might.
This is for sure a no survivors kind of situation.
They will submit. We will do it for you. Ready for battle.
We're not actually letting this get away, but I'm going to let it get away a little bit. Okay. Now destroy it. Yeah, I kind of thought it might do that. If we let it get a little bit of space, it might try to establish itself at minimum siege range, and then we'd be able to crush it really easily. Okay, good news. And we get to destroy their village again. Huzzah! Okay. So, we finished our command post. I think I'm going to build 2 military buildings here. We'll just get the armor bonus as well. Also, remember to buy more shares when more shares become available. We're getting very close to that 15% power bonus. I think I'm just going to take this away from them. I don't think they can stop us. This is, in fact, no longer yours. Okay, spice strategy is still working. Oh, I forgot to start the next building here. Probably a pretty important thing to get to. We did take this for a reason. So we're still one agent short of... We get a new agent in 5 days. Aren't we supposed to have some kind of... Killing an enemy non-mechanical unit gives a 5% chance to receive a brainwashed agent. Yeah, I'm trying, you know? Really going at that at every opportunity. They are just not... They are not becoming brainwashed. They're becoming dead instead, which I don't like. You know, it's not terrible. But it's not what we're going for, really. So their economy is pretty screwed up. Do they have more... It looks like they do not have more fuel cells. Without this territory, I don't think they can make siege drones anymore. So that's good news for us. Make my life a little bit easier. Pretty sure the next share purchase is going to get us to 30%, which is wonderful news. And we already have so much plascrete income that I can't even use it all. It's not a bad place to be, because the AI does like to trade for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get an ornithopter on this. Let's get another ornithopter in the air, probably. For sure. Deploy. Spend a little time in full sail mode here, which is nice. The hell is that ornithopter? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, this map really isn't that big. I feel like it shouldn't take all that long for this thing to arrive.
Anything for
Okay.
you, Baron.
Liberation complete. Just very bad news for our opponent. And here's a new agent. Go integrate yourself within the Landsrad and make sure that they are cool with the thing I'm about to do. Your Chome shares have been made available to buy. Let's give the share price time to drop. Now, we don't have the ability to make assassins yet, so spying logistics got to be our next thing.
On watch. Baron, on our way.
I'm not allowing this, by the way.
Ready for battle.
Dear House Carino agents, prepare to get totally destroyed. There we go. They're learning.
They'll learn of your might.
This village is under my protection. I'm just gonna pillage this one for the hell of it, basically. Yeah, it seems like time to buy. In fact, it seems like we missed sort of like the very... We want to hit it right at the curve point, right? Yeah, I'll just take a pillage here. That seems fine. Just discourage them and damage their economy even further. We probably are in position to start building another thing here, right? Let's get a missile battery up as well.
We're here for you.
No, don't just let them walk in and contest the siege.
Ready for battle.
My units get sleepy, I think is what it is. They have a little bit of trouble staying on task. Because it's hot.
What you need.
It's hot out there. Everybody just wants to take a little nap. Please devour this man's face. Not you. You're keeping the thing going.
Ready, Baron?
Okay, hey, look at that. We finally got a brainwashed agent. Not good at the job, but capable of it at the very least. Am I allowed to put the brainwashed agent into the assassination mission, I wonder?
Anything to
Alright. I don't think we should move on any further here. I think probably the thing to do is just to fall back to a defensive position. 216. Alright, we're working on it. And we're getting very close to completion on that. I gotta keep paying attention to this. There's so much going on. You know, it is very difficult to be on top of it all of the time. Okay.
please you.
Technically, we have the ability to build new thing, but I don't know when that's going to be useful.
We're here for you. We'll do that. Anything to please you.
Weird. They're weird guys. All right. What are the actual traits of this village? It's good at data centers and the buildings are cheap. I guess that's all good. Okay, I see that button there. We're just gonna real quick. Well, you know what? I was gonna build a data center here, wasn't I, or a listening post? But actually, it has become unlistenable because I killed all of all of the adjacent enemies. So now I don't actually know what I think I'm gonna build here. Yeah. No, I don't know what I don't know what my intention is. We could build a nuclear silo. That would be funny. Ah, what the hell? Perhaps it's time for a military factory. So, the Fremen...
How is Arrakis treating you?
The Fremen want to make every treaty in exchange for a very large amount of my money. Well, I mean, it probably seems very large. It's not really that much money. They also want to give me, like, this is the part, like, we're paying for a ton of plascrete that I don't even want, but I will take all of your treaties, friend. We will become the best of pals. Actually, while we're thinking about stuff, as soon as this finishes, we got to build a dew collector up here. I gotta remember to make money. Or make water. I gotta remember to make water out of money. Alright, is it assassination time? So minus 30% Solari cost. Operation can't be detected. No agent can be captured on this mission. I mean, that already is the case, right? So is the only benefit of putting an agent on this the reduction of the initial costs? I don't think we need that. I think we can just press this button. I mean, it would skip the prep time, but it's not very much. I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah. Do we have... Okay, we have do stuff in other places. And also, obviously, like launching the assassination mission prior to having the ability to place assassins isn't really going to be the most effective thing anyway. Like, we're going to need assassins to get it done. Do I need to get it done? No, almost certainly not. I think we're probably, like, well in control of this game. I actually hit the plascrete cap. I didn't even know there was a plascrete cap. I don't care about any of this. Yeah, not a single one of these is interesting to me. We'll put our base 100 votes on this. Harkonnen for infrastructure leader. Okay. Yeah, none of that stuff matters to me at all. You can't win the game via Landsrad standing. I wonder if the AI is, like, capable of understanding that. I don't know that AI might be playing as though it was able to do that, as though it was able to win a governorship. All right, well, since we have all of the world's plascrete, we may as well just build dew collectors everywhere. I don't know if we have to build them everywhere, but everywhere that's not like too... Oh, yeah, this region. Yeah, this region's got a 3. We can build a dew collector there. This region's got a 4, and as such, already has a dew collector. This region could use one. Okay, it's building already here. It's building there. Yeah, okay. That's a little something. It gives us... You know what? Sure. It's not a very efficient building, but what we have right now is not a need for efficiency. The need we have right now is just more water, always. All right, and at this point, the Empire is more or less running itself. I mean, we're obviously going to grab that when we can... Ooh, somebody snaked that with their agents, I guess. How dare they? That's interesting because nobody's adjacent to it. So it couldn't have been an agent thing. It must have been a stealth unit. What a jerk. Okay. 6 days remaining. I'm going to go ahead and launch this. We're going to end up losing rate on it, but we'll refresh it as soon as we can. And, you know, for a while, it's undetected, so for a while it'll run at full even without being backed up by assassins. The initial assassins will be able to carry it for a bit.
Are you ready, Baron?
Let's go grab Zasud. So how does this work? They can't, oh, that's right. It only works in neutral regions. When we take this, they will lose their harvesting team. All right, pretty good. And then, you know, like Sabras is not totally off the table either once we have more authority. But the important thing is the spice field more than anything else. So we have no hegemony income. Yeah, I think we're like fully in on this victory type, right? It's just, it's an expensive one, but I think we have the income necessary to make it work. And it's only getting better. Refinery. We could build another spice silo. I guess we'd want to build it here. Couple of nearby silo locations. We're probably going to need another airfield for safety as well. Because at this point we have run pretty far north. Like the old airfield zone ends here, I think. And remarkably, the assassination attempt is still undetected. I wonder if Carino has any agents on counter espionage. Kind of seems like they might not. Oh, there we go. Okay, we can at this point actually build this. I don't know that I care to, honestly. I guess I'll want the... When we get the other thing researched, we'll want to be able to do it quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I care. Yeah, give me some of this stuff. Do we want mechanization? Mechanization will eventually lead to stealth probes. Other nearby ally units in combat gain combat data plus 3% power up to 10 times. That is a handy unit to have nearby a big combat. Yeah, I think we'll focus on the economic stuff though. At this point, the military thing seems probably unnecessary. Okay, they are bleeding my progression factor.
We're here for you.
Absolutely not. You are absolutely not allowed to expand. I do not want your plascrete. I barely have words for the amount that I do not want your plascrete. Now we're only allowed to have one assassin training at a time.
They will submit.
Okay, new harvester's up. Pretty great news. And get out there. Give me yet another ornithopter. I've decided that 2 ornithopters is the correct amount to beyond your, Oh, hey, I forgot to, like, you know, be stockpiling spice. I might have to buy a little bit of spice off of somebody. Or honestly, the new harvester might be sufficient. We'll see.
We're ready, Baron. Kill them all.
All right, we're definitely in kill them all mode. You are not allowed to mass up a force on my border. What are you thinking? Okay, put that in safe mode. And at this rate, we will not stockpile soon enough. But I can probably buy off of the other players. I'm going to get gouged, but this is the price I pay for not being on top of my game.
I have no grief with you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't if I were you either. Okay, they love the idea of a trade here, so maybe we can get them to throw some spice on that. Wow. I'm going to need like at least 200 something. And how about some plascrete? You want like a huge amount of plascrete? I'm not allowed to trade you more than 650 because you'll hit the cap. That makes sense. I don't want to trade intel. We may actually need a very large stack of intel. But like, what if this? Good. Okay. We should hit our stockpile amount now, even though we don't have very much time left, just due to the crazy amount of. Oh, we pillaged this too recently. Yeah, due to the crazy amount of harvesters we're running. Not sure what they think they're doing. Oh, also, I should like build militia here, right? If only for the production rate importance. Okay, I'm gonna need you to shuttle on over to here at the very least. Can I start building? No, I can't start building a new assassin as long as I have one. So it's not just one training at a time. It's one at a time period.
We will do it for you.
Don't worry, I got him.
Anything
All right, return to your lives, citizens. Yeah, with actually no spice going out to the markets, we're feeling a little light.
Have you made a decision? Taking position. Awaiting order.
All right, I need you to get all the way over to like. Actually, this way is probably the best way to go. You have to make it a considerable distance.
A step forward. Moving.
All right, we'll just sneak through the mountains a little bit. I don't want to get too close.
I'll stay hidden.
Anything for you, Baron.
Just say the word.
They are for real. Never, ever allowed to take that village. Okay, new shares getting dumped on the market is fun. We did make our bribe amount, so let's recalibrate a little. There we go. And now we have income again.
We're here for you. A strategic move.
Okay, my assassin made it in. We should absolutely be trading another one. We are already at minus 10 intel. So, you know. There are elements of this that could be going better. Yeah, he's got a lot of agents on counter-espionage. But we're only looking at 10 days here. Fly in. I am definitely feeling correct about this airfield problem.
What do you need?
Let's go splatter some more Carino
We'll
dudes.
do it for you.
Okay, we're reading 35%. Shit, we lost an infiltration cell. That's pretty bad news. And setting up another one is not really on the table, so yeah, that's just gonna fuck with our rate. Pretty far from ideal. Well, let's make exactly the same move we made with that last agent.
Ready for battle.
I may as well pillage this, right? So, no reason not to. Okay, so... Give me more Chom information and maybe just Chom, honestly. Like, we don't really need more authority income. We probably don't need to take another territory ever. The only thing we need more of is money. Oh, hey, it's the Labthopter thing. Well, we can certainly visit some special regions with the Labthopter. Also, you need to be on auto recon.
Listening. On the move.
8 is quite a number. I feel like I'm not 100% sure we know where 8 regions are, or 8 special regions, but we'll see. Ooh, I just really need this not to be me more than anything else. If I get truced, it will break the assassination attempt, right? This is pretty harsh. I have the feeling like I need to defend myself from controlled markets. I mean, even if they got us with it, our income would still be very good. But if this happens right before we finish the assassination attempt, I'm going to be very steamed. So, yeah, let's just throw a huge number of votes on someone else so that Carino doesn't get it. Okay, and Carino's made enough enemies that they caught the controlled markets.
I'm here. Taking position. I'll stay hidden.
Go and reset that. Y'all get over here. Okay. We can probably adjust the mix a little bit. And we're at 52 water now, so I think it's time to do the Fremen water bond. Again, just in case. Would you like this in exchange for probably some money? Wow, you really don't want to cough up the money. You know what? Let me remove that term then. How about some intel? Okay, they're into it. I also need to gift water to the Fremen. Alright. Martial economy is complete. We're doing stuff. Okay, that's going. So how
How is Arrakis treating you?
do I gift water to the Fremen beyond doing this thing? I guess I have to keep it going until the end of the game, so this doesn't fill in until the end of the game, maybe? Maybe that's the way to interpret this.
We're here for
Well, seems like it's time to make this happen. Okay, the rate got reset. That's good news.
Learn of your might.
So like 4 days? Maybe? It's probably not, because it's good that the rate's going to continue falling, but not too much more than 4 days. They're trying to use their new free units to bully the village.
Submit. Ready for battle.
What is that? Okay. They cleared my other infiltration cell. So that's not really fixable, right? Because of the because you can't create new infiltration cells on someone while you're in the middle of an assassination attempt. So the mission will be very difficult, they say. They warn that I should probably abort, but we're at 91% already. It feels like I should stick to it. We may need to trade for intel again.
We will do it for you.
Also, I'm going to burn down Cerberus real quick. Okay, a little worried about that. A little tiny bit worried. If the Fremen go to war with me, is it going to fuck up the water bond? I want to be friends. I would really like to be friends. Are you sure we can't? Okay, it's gonna be more expensive than I can afford right now to repair our relationship.
Just say the word.
Anything for you, Baron.
I'm on the clock.
What do you need? We'll do that.
Okay. It is wild how much effort it takes to get your troops to just like stick to a task. I think we're still gonna get this. But it is gonna require a deal. Dr.
How's Arrakis
Kynes,
treating you?
would you perhaps be willing to sell me a bunch of intel for, I don't know, say just a silly amount of plascrete? Wow, they don't even want that much. Hell yeah. Are we cool? Is that a real deal? Okay, great news. All right, the Labthopter. I was doing Labthopter stuff. I got distracted. You know, there's a lot going on, though, in my defense.
Yes, yes. All clear.
All right, so this is 4. I'm sorry, this is 3. This is 4. We still have a while yet. Also, it's marked as 4 already, which I don't think it should be, but that's fine. I will not complain about the extra credit. What are you guys doing? Who do you think you are? Oh, right. I can't send assassins to infiltration cells. So all we can do is wait. That's part of why it's hard. Yep. I thought it was just like, well, you know, you're losing agents, right? You can only have one agent on it. But yeah, the other thing is also, okay. Well, what am I going to do with this assassin? I'm going to... What happens if you attack a building with an assassin? It lets me right-click on it. I don't know. I guess go home? We'll figure out something for you to do eventually. I think the assassination is still going to complete, by the way. I think we're still good. All right. Yeah, other regions. I would enjoy +3 knowledge permanently.
We're ready, Baron. Anything to please you.
All right, home for supplies and healing. See, our water gift treaty did break. All right, we're just going to have to bank a bunch of influence and use it to manipulate the state of the Fremen. It's kind of annoying, actually. Kind of really annoying. So it is probably the case. That's just fully the wrong... I was looking at a different part of the screen, if you could believe it. Alright, well, that will prove to be probably a pretty brief annoyance.
Awaiting order.
But we are absolutely going to have to just, like,
Okay.
get this... actually, you know what? Go up here first. 4 days. We're going to have to get the... Like, we're going to get right on the edge of the thing.
Received.
And then send the water gift, and then buy the last shares instantly afterward, basically.
On vector.
It's the only way to ensure that it will actually work. And the episode's gotten quite long, but I just really want the assassination to complete before we before we stop here.
On the move.
Okay. We did it! Knowledge! Clearly it has not been my focus. Hi!
We'll do it for you.
The hell do you think you're doing? I thought I was very clear about this.
They will submit.
Alright, we are done. It is over. I'm chasing this unit, but it's about to just cease to exist. Any minute now. The just ceasing to exist will occur. Oh, you're you're gonna get in a shuttle to get away from me. I suppose that's fair. Interesting. A Fremen infiltrator. We will not assume the worst for the moment. Oh, right, my intel. This task is finished, by the way. It should just finish. I hate the fact that it's like, it's making me buy intel again. What if you gave me all of your intel in exchange for, again, some plascrete? Because it does seem like you're at less of a deficit than before, but you really do need it. Okay, there we go. Can I please? There, jeez. About damn time. Okay, assassination successful. Turn off the stockpiles and just hardcore purchase shares. They are not making it easy to win this economic victory, but we are going to do it. I think probably Dal Alula now becomes the place where we mass troops. And you know, it was not a place before where I was worried about being attacked. It should probably become a place with some real defenses. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. So, I don't know that there's necessarily a ton of value in... Alright, we should definitely reassign our agents here. Do I want to do anything other than just, like, Chom? No, not really, I don't think. Okay, you produce intel. Producing intel is good. Alright, you stay on that. Or not intel, but influence. We'll max out our influence production.
We're here for you.
Yeah, let's get over here and take control of all of this. So all of this stuff would be a billion authority to take over. Wow, chum price shares are really diving. You know, I don't know where the nearest airfield is from here. It's not like super far away, but it's probably worth just building an airfield here as well, to spend, especially considering, you know, that we have all of the world's plascrete.
Have you made a decision?
You should probably not be like directly on the front line. Plus Solari per statecraft building. I mean, do I want to bother with infiltration cells or anything? I don't really want to take any actions that are going to look hostile. It's like pretty important that we not be regarded as hostile by this player that we want to give gifts to and make friends with. Okay. I don't think any of this matters. I'd rather this didn't happen. Would this be a larger amount of change in our monetary situation than labor rights would be? I honestly don't know. Solari of military upkeep by 1%. Our military upkeep, assuming it just means armies, is pretty whatever. Military upkeep of military units. Yeah, so I don't actually care about that much. Give me tax negotiations. Okay, we're able to force that through. Labor rights didn't pass anyway. House Ekaz has gotten a couple of assassins, and I have no idea what the fuck they're going to do with them. I'm going to build this forward. Not saying that we're definitely going to take Sablab, but like, what if we took Sablab? I mean, once again, I want to be friendly. They're making it hard, but I'd like to be friendly. So, new Chom shares dumped on the market. I think we can allow that thing to live. Doesn't really seem to be a threat to me. I don't know if I want even the very small amount of antagonism that is represented by just putting intel on them. Okay, so how close are we? Yeah, we're not close enough to try to wrap the game in this episode. I think this'll be where we hold it. That's going to be it for us for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. We have been through the ringer on this one a little bit, but we are creeping in the direction of a victory now, and it's just a matter, I think, of a little bit of time and seeing whether we can convince the Fremen to play nice, just the smallest amount, just for a couple of seconds at the end of the game, because they're really making everything very difficult for us right now. Come back next time to see if we are successful, and we'll see you then.